But with nothing to tell them other than her brother hadn't gone to work and wasn't answering his phone, they'd dismiss her. So what could she do other than drive to Cold Harbor and check out his house? Nothing. She'd have to make that 5-hour drive to the southern Oregon coast. "Miss Underwood, this is Lab Manager Nigel Moody. How can I help you?" He sounded helpful, but his tone was restrained. "I'm trying to locate my brother. The receptionist said he didn't come to work and he's not answering his phone." "We'd like to know where he is, too." "He didn't call off work?" "No." "Do you know why?" "I have my suspicions, but I'm not at liberty to share that with you." Her spark of worry burst into a full-blown flame, and Kiera resumed pacing. "Do you think something's wrong with him?" Yes, I do. Something very wrong." "What do you mean?" Kiera's worry reached full blaze. Nigel sighed. "Like I said, I can't give you any information, but if you talk to him, be sure he calls me." "But you have to help me. You just have to." She waited for a response to her plea. Nothing. "Hello? Are you there?" She held her phone out. The call had ended. He'd ended the call. What in the world was going on? She dialed Kevin again, and when he didn't answer, she ran to her bedroom to pack an overnight bag. She made quick work of it and phoned him again as she started for her front door. Still no answer. She exited her apartment and ran for her car in the parking structure. On the way, she called her work to tell them she had a family emergency. She settled her phone in the car's dashboard holder and wasn't surprised to see her hands trembling. Not with her twin missing. It took all of her concentration to get her car safely on the road and pointed toward Cold Harbor. But once she left the city behind, she dialed Kevin again. Recent legislation now made it illegal to use her cell in Oregon while driving, but her brother's life could be at stake, so she'd risk using it on speaker while it sat in the holder. The call went to voicemail, and her hope died. "Kev, please. Please call me. I'm worried about you." As the miles rolled under her car, she replayed the garbled phone call in her brain. Why did this person, a man by the sounds of things, want to play a game? A game involving Kevin. A game of life or death. Could this be some sick joke, or was Kevin actually in trouble? She dialed him again. Got his voicemail. She wouldn't give up. She punched his icon every 15 minutes during the long drive to Cold Harbor. Usually she loved pulling into the small oceanside town, loved hearing the waves crashing against a craggy shoreline, loved the smell of the salty ocean air. But today, she couldn't get down the beach road fast enough to arrive at his small bungalow. She raced across the sandy lot and up the stairs. She lifted her hand to pound on the door. Found it open. No, God, no. Don't let this be real. She wrapped her hand around the mace she carried in her purse and entered. Her fear of finding her brother lying on the floor from some altercation nearly stole her breath. She flipped on the overhead light and searched the room. His traditional sofa held no pillows or any other item. The set of 3 matching tables had no decor save a lone lamp. No dust. Not a speck. The usual immaculate place. "Kev?" She stepped forward. "Are you here?" No response. Her pulse pounded in her ears as she made her way to the small kitchen. Then the bedroom he used for an office. She desperately hoped to find him, face in the computer, working on something, and he'd simply not heard her. His chair was empty and computer off. His desk clear of all objects. Her anxiety ratcheted up and her legs felt weak, but she continued down the hall to his bedroom. He'd made his bed, not a crease in it, but no Kevin. The garage. She raced back down the hallway and jerked open the door. His car sat on the far side of the 2-stall garage. She hurried to the small Prius hybrid. Empty. She popped the trunk and headed toward it, held her breath and looked inside. Just his fishing equipment. "Where are you?" She cried out in panic and shot a look around the garage, trying to figure out what to do next.